Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's an energy reading for Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign, or whoever is called to this message, because you call this message into you. You're watching this message now because there's something in it that you need to hear. And I'm going to cast out for the next 7 days and do a 7-day breakdown so you know exactly how everything is going to unfold. So Aries, this is where your message begins. Learn from the past. Okay. So this is Taurus energy. This is tangible. This is also confronting something, or being willing to finally confront something, to finally realize what's going on and understand it, and to be able to sort of stampede over it or block it. Like, it's almost like this sense of it's so powerful, your understanding of it, your learning from it, that you will never do it again, and you are blocking it almost naturally, or you can see this from a mile away, and there's no way in heck that anybody's getting through. This could be that you've learned from a family member or because of a family member. Maternal energy you could be dealing with right now. There's an energy, it could be paternal as well. It's very parental in that it is protective and defensive, but it's almost like maybe you are learning from the mistakes that your parents made. Elephants never forget. And here, something is being recalled in your memory that is going to be very, very useful to keep you from making the same mistakes. Let's see what this is about, because it's just ripe with possibility. Aries, if you're looking for personal readings, I do provide those. Please check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. And book and schedule right there. You'll get your message within 24 hours of booking, so it's a really quick turnaround. You won't have to wait long for your answers. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel, Aries. And then ring the notification bell and select all notifications so that you'll know when I go live and do live tarot card readings. You can get free tarot card readings on here. Whatever card falls out, I'm just going to leave it as I divide the deck, Aries. It's just going to be part of the reading. That's how it works. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Whew. Almost done. There's something. There's something else. Let's cleanse the energy, okay, guys? I want you to see this. Aries. Okay. We have at the know your worth. What's compromised? Because there's something here that could be compromising your worth or your sense of self. And I just felt a little bit of denial here. So maybe the stubbornness is actually coming from you. It's like you consciously, you already know. Because it's almost like you can sense this has happened before. It's almost like that's what's running through your head. This has happened before. I know this has happened before. But ultimately, your self-worth is compromised. That is verified this sense of, why am I getting into this again? Or if I get into this again, I will be compromising my self-worth. That is confirmed. And then we have clear out the clutter. Why haven't you gotten rid of this old shit? And this is family shit. This is Cancerian energy. Or it's this old sense or old ways of being you, right? Frog starts out as tadpole. Why haven't you gotten rid of those tadpole ways? This sense of, you really need to get rid of some garbage that you're hanging on to. And the good news about this card is you can affect your spiritual, a mental, and emotional state with a physical state, because you can actually start clearing out the shit you don't need. It's time to start getting rid of the extras. Get rid of stuff so that you're not bound by it or obligated to it, and liberation will soon follow, and it'll follow in your soul as well. You can affect how you are by affecting your physical space. So start clearing stuff out, literally. Start giving old clothes away. Get rid of those old toys from your kids. Like, clear it out. This is all a part of stuff that you need to do. So this is kind of a work week that you could be bringing up a lot of memories for you, and making you, I don't know, kind of feel sad or burdened or just depleted in some ways. But it's definitely something that needs to be done. Then we have this energy, take a leap of faith. This is in the future. It's either saying believe that everything is going to get better, because it is, Aries, or simply that soon, by the end of this week or soon after, you will have to take a leap of faith. But I think this leap of faith is all about understanding or believing that things are going to get better. And they are. And then we have this, tend to the small things. It's in reverse. There's a lot of shit here. There's a lot of toxicity that needs to be healed. You know, take a leap of faith that this is actually going to start healing or start the healing process. Take a leap of faith that you will heal, because honestly, there's a lot of stuff here. The small things. It's the stuff that adds up. And you'll want to attack it now so that you won't have so much to go through here. This is toxicity. Why is this showing here for Aries? Why is this 10 to the small things in the, what is it? 5 of Swords is something that's really like you don't want to touch, or you don't want to, like, it's overwhelming. It feels like you're never going to get it done. You will. 6 of Swords says you will move on from it. You will move away from it, or just accept that maybe it's bigger than you and it's something so toxic that there's something that can be healed, which is why you have to let it go. I don't know if you have to hand this to somebody else, or just say, you know what, it's not my responsibility. I have to move on from this. But definitely moving on from this toxicity is a necessity for you to be able to move forward. So let's get into your 7-day play-by-play. I'm going to draw the 7th day resolution now, and let's see how the rest adds up. 7th day resolution, please. 7th day resolution. 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 How does this resolve? We'll just leave it there and see how everything else adds up to it. Aries, day 1. Remember, this could be Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. It doesn't matter. Whatever day of the week you see this on is day 1. Yeah, something is really undermining you. Somebody is swiping things. Somebody is taking things. Somebody is taking advantage of the fact that you're not looking, or you feel drained. It could even be your own thoughts that are undermining you and distracting you. And yeah, somebody's getting away with shit. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, this sense of securing or security or wanting to secure, but it's almost like you can't. So maybe somebody's trying to hold on to too much or wants too much, or they're trying to take away something that you really want or really want to hold on to or really hold dear. Or maybe you just feel this way. The sense of something that you want to hold on to is being taken from you. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is standing in your own value, finding your own sense of self-worth and contentment with everything that you have built. This is not easy energy that you're going through. Day 1, can you please make sense out of this for me, for Aries, please? Please make sense out of this for me. We have the King of Pentacles. So there's somebody that's very generous, somebody that's very giving, somebody, maybe this is work. Maybe this is work or a boss, but what is the Seven of Swords? Why is it here? Because somebody fucked. This is, I don't know, it's almost like somebody fucked with the value of something you were trying to sell. It's like they're trying to undersell something. I wouldn't trust this person. They're thinking of themselves, whoever this is. They're thinking of themselves. They're not thinking of you. They're trying to undermine the value of something that you should be getting more for. It deserves a lot more. So be very cautious of that. Day 1, I mean, you may want to get rid of something quickly, but don't let you wanting to get rid of it quickly undermine you, because somebody's trying to undermine you with your using you against you, using your maybe rushing against you. Stop. This is when, you know, something is depleted of its value, like having to sell a house for 20% less than it's worth. Like, don't do that if you can avoid it, especially if you can just stand in your value and not rush things and hold out a little bit. What about day 2 for Aries? Okay, what about day 2? What's unfolding on day 2? We have difficulty making a decision and lots of confusion, and somebody can't decide. Somebody's distracted. Maybe somebody's distracted by drinking too much, or just by too much other stuff, or just messing up and being somebody's distracted, and so somebody can't make a choice, or somebody doesn't know how to make a good choice, or you don't want to make a choice because you know that what you're being offered is a bunch of bullshit and it's not valuable and it's not worth it, and that's confirmed. So it's like, stop thinking you have to make a choice with shit. If nothing in front of you impresses you, then say no to it all. Don't feel pushed into a situation because you're in a rush. Don't do it. Take time to think about it. There's a lot of confusion here. I would not make up your mind on anything on Tuesday. I hope you don't. There's a lot of heartbreak that's coming out here. There's a lot of heartbreak and sadness. And so taking something very slowly, especially if you're attracted to somebody new, or you're waiting for communications to come in to clarify because what you see in front of you is breaking your heart. Wait, because those answers are coming. What about day 3? Day 3 is solid answers, or being able to make something concrete, or start making plans or solidify something for long term. Could have to do with finances or marriage. This is a turn of events that happens, especially with your second house of finance. That's what Taurus rules. There's just a turn of events financially. That's why you cannot rush or make yourself rushed, because there is a turn of events in terms of value come the 3rd day. What about day 4? What about day 4? What about day 4? Day 4 is a judgment. Day 4 is a decision to do something or know where you belong, or set your stake or claim or foundation somewhere else, or a decision is finally made that has value, or that will benefit you, or that a group of you have finally come to a consensus so that decision is made, and it's made for everyone, and it's good for everyone. This comes on day 4. Okay, what about day 5? Day 5 is being defensive, getting defensive, or having to defend or block yourself from being left out of a process. But I think you're prepared. I think this is not your first rodeo. This sense of you're ready. You're ready to fight against sort of being left out of the loop. And you're going to have to on day 5. What about day 6? Shit. There's clarity, a decision made in clarity, or victory and success with regards to whatever all of this craziness is. There is day 7, but let's get a moon card first. Holy crap, Aries, Jesus. Moon card for Aries, please. Work through your fears. We have scorpionic energy coming here. Yeah, this is something that's been bothering you. Something that you've been sitting on or suspecting. Or something that's been causing a lot of pain. Is this validated, though? Yeah, I mean, is this validated? Yes or no? Are these fears validated? It seems like they are. Somebody, it's either you or you're dealing with why you've been left out of things. Defending yourself after you feel like you've been left out of things. Well, you're not going to have to defend yourself anymore. We got to see how day 7 works out, but there's a sense of knowing exactly what's been happening that's been keeping you out of the loop, and therefore figuring out how to fix that. So, okay, maybe we can get some information out of these. Aries, time to go. Time to go where? You're going to start moving forward, because there are offers or value props that are coming into you. It's time to maybe even look in a different direction for gifts, for people who are open and receptive to what you have to offer. Maybe you have been putting off making this decision, and now you know you shouldn't do that anymore. Right? This sense of let go of all this craziness and crap. You have to deal with it. You can't rush it. But at the same time, you're going to be happy by this at the end of this week, because I think something is going to finally transpire that lets you know it's solved, it's fixed. But I got to get to day 7. Let's go to day 7, guys. I will see you in the extended. The link is down below. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section. Or you can just come to Vimeo, Born Without Boundaries Tarot over on Vimeo. Find the next Aries video. We've got to resolve this, and I'll see you there for the resolution.